Hey guys, this is Zlewikk and welcome back to our Achievements Hunter run, and to be exact, part 2 of our Mehmet's Ambition campaign, where as the Ottomans I have to conquer 425 provinces required to form a Roman Empire. In the first video, you see we created a lot of eyalets that are a big base of our strength. They give us a lot of money and manpower. We did conquer Balkans, we are in the big chunk of Iberia, France and even England. 1467 is not bad. You see we also have espionage ideas as we are stacking aggressive expansion impact modifiers. We've stacked even up to 80% of it from different sources. This is gonna be extremely useful and helpful episode now because we have to conquer more than double than what we already have to get that achievement. And we want to do it in the next 20 or so years. Should be fine. The strategy will be to first dismantle the HRE, reconquer course of my subjects in Iberia, France and British Isles, and then in the last couple of years run a lot of wars at the same time, as well as truce breaks on the biggest nations like France, Burgundy, Castile, etc. You better fasten your seatbelts, because that's gonna be a hell of a nice ride. And guys, apologies for my voice through the video. I'm really sick, but I wanted to finish this campaign. I was so excited about it. I need to finish it right now, both for myself, but also for you guys, of course, because I know a lot of you are waiting for parts 2. So if you guys do appreciate it, you can leave a subscription. And now, at the start, I'll be trying to scale my country so I can maintain more income. Force limit. Manpower is okay, I think it's 160,000 max. Get more war score cost modifiers like from Hijaz and Malta, and then my truce will be slowly ending with Tunis, Hungary, France, Castile, etc. So be slowly eating them when trying to get more and more natural subjects. Like for example, you see Bologna would like to ally us and become a vassal. Why I also have to figure out how I will dismantle the HRE, just because if you take a look at this, there's plenty of lands we'll have to grab from HRE, so that won't be easy. So I finally took provinces from Ikuyunlu, Karakuyunlu, which gives me claims on provinces I don't need, but I needed these provinces for the achievement. But Crown of Civilization gives me Tecos e Diego, something that I really need. Now that I have some admin mana saved, it's time for the truce break. It hurts. Oh, the great relations. Yeah, let me break that relations first. -5 truce break is hurting enough. Nobody cares, but I'll have to pay a bit of money for this. At least I can short-term my truce with the Mamluks. It's gonna be super helpful. And this, 80 points per click. It's not that bad. The war exhaustion hurts more. This is useful. Great project upgrade cost. Stab cost as well, but yeah, I just upgraded my stab, but yeah. Great project upgrade cost. Development of the trade in Egypt. Diplo points. Yeah, Diplo points is gonna be more useful. For sure. Conquering the provinces here from Hijaz gives me Scipion Yemen, that is already my subject. And permaclaims on Arabia region. Well, I conquered so much, probably I will be able to take the next one soon, yeah. We have to conquer more provinces in Egypt first. It's fine, we are stacking the province war score cost modifiers. You see, this is ongoing already. There you go, guys. Pen is mightier than a sword. Bologna is our subject now. Perugia, you're next. It's time, guys, to dismantle the HRE. I know it's gonna hurt us. They have an advantage on the numbers, but I have a simple strategy for them. You see, the strategy is to just go with one stack and rush down all of the forts. I have such a good assault ability from the units. I'm losing nothing on these assaults. Finally, tier 3 guarantee from me. My autonomy is not too good. That gives me national tax modifier and income from vassals. So instead of 18 from vassals, I'm gonna earn right now 63 ducats from them. I should have done that reform much earlier. So my income is right now just perfect to finish the monuments. Easy peasy, guys. That war took what? A year? I can dismantle the HRE, which is obviously a lot of prestige. And more importantly, that prestige is gonna be converted into power points. Now we can expand without the HRE.
Let me just get out of this war immediately with as short as truce as possible, and I can freely peace out Hungary for the promises I need for the achievement. Will I get this? No, I need more for this. Honestly, doesn't matter. I'm only going for the achievement provinces. Screw it. See, on AE level, it's also not a big of a problem. As for second IDA group, I don't really think it matters at this point. It really doesn't matter. I don't need any of these bonuses. We could go for quantity just for more manpower, which is more like... It's also infinity for me. But maybe for this final push, just a bit more manpower will be of use, especially that Argo. So yeah, this manpower recovery speed. So I have 3000 manpower a month now. How about this? That tech is too important. It's cannons.
There are two major improvements for me to embrace now. One is Tech 7 on mill, which is cannons. So each of my stacks will have at least 4000 of them to breach the walls. And second improvement is having both of the monuments on the second level. See, 1, 2, which gives me 15% province war score cost versus other religions. I also have this 10% from the war against the Mamluks. So we've got 25 in total, as much as I could get from Diplo. So some of you could argue that Dip could be more worth it, but it's alright. I'll be doing my final push with a lot of truce breaks in a couple of years. We need to start gathering resources for that. Both Diplo points for unjustified demands and mill points for breaching the walls. You see, Castile is majored in our hands already and making the war just better and better. And for Ferrara, this is gonna be a great province to release actually two nations out of from. One is gonna be, I think, Modena, and the other Ferrara itself. I'm also running now some of the final wars before the Giga War at the very end of this campaign. So I'm attacking England, where I'll be taking cores of my subjects. You'll see that pretty much same for France, where this course you have even more of them. And yeah, next step will be to recruit many more troops and prepare for the war. But yeah, for now, let me finish this wars. Also, for this wars, I'll be making sure to get rid. You can even hear my voice is sick because I'm sick. But I want to finish that campaign for you. And I will be, for this wars, breaking the alliances of the big nations. Like, for example, between Scotland and France. Just to make sure when you truce break them, it's going to be much easier to peace out France immediately. Since we are going towards the end of the campaign, I'll also take a couple of loans. Just to make sure we start improving Mecca before this price increases. And I'm already improving Malta in the meantime, so these two I need to get them finished ASAP. Selling tattoos definitely is gonna help, 4000 ducats, which I'll first of all use on getting Malta level 3. And majority of Mecca as well. So how about, yeah, that interest is gonna be fine. Got a huge long gap. Let's use that as well. Bit of manpower. Okay, both are level 3 right now, which means that they do give us 25%. Another 10% I have from the Mamluks. Another 10% I will get from sitting down Vienna. So we're gonna have 45% war score cost. Now, let's go and peace out these guys. I initially was thinking about taking little war score to avoid collision, but we have to go all in, guys. Already in this wars. I would just have to declare wars on Venice, Austria, Milan, Naples immediately after I peace out these 3 wars. Since I have these monuments done, I'm thinking about going more all in with my peace deals here with England and France. You know, I would just need enough time after these peace deals to attack Austria, Venice, Naples, etc. Now, I might start declaring now before I peace out. But I would need to give these provinces to my subjects in a peace deal directly. Like all of these 3, let's say I'll give it to... I cannot give it to Northumberland, because they're not in this war. How about we leave England with all of these provinces only? All of this. But without any allies. The war score cost should be still low. So we are minimizing the AE. The promised Moscow cost of France is 230. So in their case, I should go more all in. Okay, let's first of all focus on cores of my subjects, not England. So that's 60% war score, no AE. I will leave Catalonia for the truce break war, as I'll be able to separate peace them there. And just take a few provinces here. That's too much. Yeah, I might need, in case of France, to do a double truce break. Let's take for sure forts. Lyon. Actually focus on in Chochte. Now they're out of force. They don't have any more force. Just the capital one and Bourbonnais. You see, that's a lot of AE. I mean, if I wait for the year tick, a couple of this will not be able to join. Let's wait and organize our armies already for this next wars. Which means even more armies. Let's recruit the rest of our special units. And 4,000 cannons for them. And also another stack. So be dealing with this wars fully efficient. Okay, Mr. France. Good night. The promised Moscow cost is down to 158. Now before I start declaring wars, I need to give the provinces I took to my subjects. So I have no overextension. And two, let's find a few allies just to possibly slow down any coalition creation, like strong allies like Muscovy, Uzbek and Jaunpur. Okay, I'll start the whole wars stuff with Austria. Just make sure to call in Bohemia, at least to tank it. I don't think they have much troops to help me with, 19,000. And as soon as I siege down Vienna, I'm gonna get another province of Caucasus that is gonna be crucial. See, follow Vienna, Wars Caucasus, other regions, as well as morale damage for us. Second nation to declare on is Venice, with calling the Knights as a co-belligerent, as I want to take their province as well. Oh yeah, and with the previous peace deals you see we are 263 out of 426, so still lacking 163 provinces. First phase of our Giga War is done. Let's peace out all of these guys at once and prepare to attack Burgundy, also attack Savoy, and then we'll be preparing for the truce breaks themselves. I want to do it in phases because, you know, the higher overextensions have, the more you pay for stab up, and I'll have to stab up in order to do truce breaks. So let's just first piece out these boys. Mehmet the Conqueror just died, which is fine. Can just boost my stability back. It's just unfortunate. This is what I'm talking about. With these peace deals, we are at 312 out of 426, still over 100 provinces missing. But let me very quickly give away these provinces to subjects and start the next wars. Overextension 400? You mean 8%, right? Let's start with attacking Burgundy. Could I call Genoa as a co-belligerent? Yes. Let's have some fun there. It's time for a truce break with Mamluks as well. Actually, Uzbek is gonna help me with Great Ord, just to make it a bit faster. Stability, see my stab cost is perfect, so I don't care about it. It's also time to truce break France. So in that war I'll be able to take versus France, Savoy, Switzerland. Okay, that's gonna be a very big and important war for us. Okay guys, it's time for another batch of peace deals now against all of these nations. So be left with probably one more truce break on Burgundy, one more on France, England and Castile. Everything else should be done. Let me start representing them one by one. You see, now with these peace deals we are really close because it's 387 out of 426. It's just 39 more provinces to go. Oh, that's also a couple of missions done. Mill points will be definitely of use, but yeah, in general this doesn't matter for us guys. That's by the way another 700 of overextension, but I'm gonna give away these provinces to my subjects. So this way we are down to 46 overextension. Just perfect. Let's do the final truce breaks now. Yeah, I could have broke some of the alliances of Burgundy, like with Genoa. That's fine. England, You're also a really free war score for us. See, it's -5 stab, but I'm not gonna get more than -3. I'm just boosting it to -2 because if you want to declare a truce break, you need to have at least -2 stability. Or even if I think to declare any war, but for truce break for sure. With the war with Burgundy done, I'm richly missing 3 provinces that I'm taking from another truce break on Castile. There we go. I'm not even taking all of these provinces, just 3 that I need for the achievement. And now, there we go. Mehmet's ambition is in our hands. I think this is fine, it's backed. 13th August 1486. I think that's quite a good start. A few of you were complaining that you'll not even watch it because I did the ALS cheese, which is a mechanic in game, but honestly, probably without this ALS cheese, I would be easily doing that by 1495 or something. Another note that I'm having based on this campaign is that it might be worth taking diplomatic ideas instead of espionage, because that promise war score cost would be of huge use from diplomatic ideas in this final push. And you saw I took almost half of my provinces for that achievement in this final, 8 years of the campaign. So if you need it only for the final 8 years, maybe you just need more province war score cost. That's my 2 notes about this campaign. Guys, if you did enjoy it, please do remember to leave a like on this video. Let me know in comments what you think about that strategy, and obviously subscribe to the channel to get notified about the future videos. Since nation is not that much range, it is only 30 out of 100 loans, because if I boost my stability, this loan cut will be much higher. I was playing over twice of my force limit, still a lot of manpower. AE, it's also not huge of a problem, it's just HRE. Something that, if I would like to continue this campaign, I would be able to easily fix. But no, guys, this is all for today. Bye bye.